Alright, I'm on my second run of Dairy Girls and decided to take a break and check up on the Rigdon household. Here we have Lucia playing Blick Block, and she's still a little sad from Rhiannon's death, but that's to be expected. And here we have Celeste, and she's asleep, and she has been crying a little bit. I think they're about 4 hours or so from being completely over their grief. And here we've got Todd giving a little love to Lucia after work. Such a cute little guy. And she's still looking a little downtrodden, very sad. You can see there in the corner. She's making her way downstairs to have a cup of coffee. This is her POV. And on she goes into the kitchen to make herself a cup of coffee. And out she comes. She's going to do a little cleaning because even though she's had a long day at work, she makes sure to do her part and keep up the household. Lucia's always been really good about chores and things like that. And here we have Celeste finally awake, and they're passing in the kitchen, and they actually have a little bit of a pleasant exchange for a change, which was nice. So I decided to have them cook a meal together in hopes that maybe they'll be able to bond a little bit as sisters since they've always struggled. And Lucia is on task as always. And here we have Celeste mostly talking to Lucia as they make the meal, but overall it was a very pleasant exchange between the two of them. As you can see, we had a little mishap here, but that's okay. We went ahead and replaced it. It scared Todd, though, a little bit, as you can see, and Celeste was pretty concerned about it, so she decided to give him a little bit of comfort. And as you can see, Lucia is enjoying her meal while Celeste is taking Copper inside so she can take care of making sure that the pets are fed and taken care of. And of course, along with filling up the bowls, we're going to go ahead and set a timer for every 3 hours so that they keep the animals fed. Over here I saw Todd getting into some mischief. He's getting into some puddles again, so I decided to take a look and see. He definitely needs a bath, so I'm going to have Celeste go ahead and give him a bath. I've got her heading out here, and then as soon as I did that, Copper decided to do this, and she walked back inside. I think she's a little frustrated. And no wonder, Copper's really going to town on these puddles. He's been known to get into a lot of puddles, and Todd decided to go ahead and just take a nap. And Celeste is just a little bit irritated with Copper, but she perked up and got happier once she decided to give Copper a bath. Todd woke up, so he decided to let Lucia go ahead and give him his bath since she was just cleaning up anyway. And after a little bit of cleaning, upstairs they go for the bath. And Todd's getting nice and clean, and then of course Celeste is doing her part and cleaning, but of course it looks like she's got a little anger to take out on Dino. But it seems like things are going better. I haven't shown you guys the space porcupine, so I decided to give you guys a look at him and a little bit of a close-up. He's currently residing in Lucia's room, who is very self-assured apparently. And then we've got Celeste here. She's actually going to go to the gym with Chana because I just need her to make some friends. She's been very lonely and she's having a hard time connecting with anybody. So here we are at the gym with Chana, and we're having a little bit of conversation outside the gym, and then they make their way in and they're gonna do a little bit of working out together. A little bit of conversation between the two. And as always in the gym as an AFAB, it doesn't take very long for men to approach you. Luckily in Celeste's case, it was just the trainer, and she actually leveled up in her fitness skill, which was good. She started to talk to both Chana and the fitness trainer, just chit-chatting between the two, getting that fitness skill up. And then I saw this little heart pop up here. And I think it was between her and Chana, but honestly, I'm not sure who she's being flirty with at this point because she's talking to both of them. And so they're all kind of having a chat here, and they're very energized after their workout, as you can see. And then unprompted, Chana decides to give Celeste this rose. So I thought maybe things were progressing between the two. So I decided to go ahead, and I didn't want to do the rose, so I maybe thought kiss hands would be something to try. So we're going to try that out. As you can see, Chana was not into it, and this made for a very awkward moment. After this, the vibes were off, and Chana just ended up sitting here after Celeste left their group and chatted with the personal trainer. So I decided that Celeste was just going to go home. So goodbye, Chana, for now. And here we are back at home. And there's a nuclear blast detected by Thimble. Thanks, Thimble. Looks like Celeste has been neglecting the garden a bit, but Lucia has nothing to do at the moment, and her needs are met, so we're going to have her take a crack at the garden. So she's going to do a little weeding, and she's going to spray for bugs. Oh, and it looks like she has the greenest of thumbs, and she's decided that she likes gardening. So we're spraying for the bugs right now. And I decided maybe she wanted to change from the fast food jobs, so we took a look at what jobs they had to offer, and we settled on a style influencer. And right away it asked if she wanted to do a work assignment and write an article, and we accepted that. And then I noticed the speaker was broken, so we have Celeste doing what she does best and repairing it. And I decided to have Lucia go ahead and write the article. And they decided to go ahead and have a conversation right here. I did notice something funny in the background looking at the computer screen. It looks as if Lucia is typing without actually typing. Now, I thought she was going to be a fashion influencer and do fashion blogs, but maybe her actual profession is a ghostwriter.